Hi friends, welcome to Tech Tutorial by Teja. In this video I am going to demonstrate how to install VPN server on Windows Server 2012 R2. In this we are going to cover all these following things. Let us see what are those in detail. How to install remote access role on Windows Server 2012 R2, and how to configure remote access on VPN only, and how to configure and enable remote access, and how to create a VPN connection in client mission. In our practical I am going to take Windows 10 mission, and at last we are going to confirm whether the VPN what we have configured is working fine or not. These are the lab details. This is my parent domain. This is my server PC with the OS with the operating system Windows Server 2012 R2. It had an IP address 10.10.11, and the DNS is configured in the same server as well as the DHCP is configured in the same server. The computer name is DC and the domain is ttt.com, and the subnet is, we can ignore this subnet for our practical. And the client mission I'm going to take is Windows 10 Professional, and the IP address is the static IP 10.10.10.14, and the computer name is client2. The PC is in work group. And before we go into the configuration, let us take our server PC. This is my server PC. I will show you the IP address once. See, this is the IP address. The DNS is same because I have configured the DNS in the same server. And open the server manager. In this you can find all the roles which has been installed. The Active Directory has been configured, DNS server has been configured, DHCP has been configured. If you want to know how to configure all those things, you can watch our previous videos. Okay, and now let us see how to configure a VPN server. For this you need to go to the manage. Here we need to go to add roles and features and click next. Here you need to select role based installation. Click next. See our server details. You can find all our server details over here. See the computer name along with the IP address. Select these all those. See, you can find the IP address and click next. Here you need to select remote access. Select remote access and click next again. See, select the role services to install for remote access. Here we need to select which role to be installed. Here we need to select direct access and VPN. It promote a pop-up. Click on add features. In the select the roles and services to install for remote access, we need to select direct access and VPN. Okay, click next. And you need to give a checkbox over here. You need to select the checkbox. Restart the destination server automatically if required without any manual interaction. You just click install. This takes a while, friends. See, after the completion of the installation process, you need to click close here. Here you can find a warning boxes over here. Here open getting started. Post deployment configuration we need to do from here. Okay, click on it. See, in the post deployment we need to select deploy through VPN. Present we are going to use this one in our practical. In the real time the best one to go with is deploy direct access only. Okay, now in our lab practical, let us we are going to take deploy VPN only. Just select this one. So you can see a pop-up window over here. Right click on this, click on configure and enable routing and remote access. Click next. In this window we had multiple options, like in which way we are going to configure this one. As per our requirement we can select anything. Present, we are going to select a custom configuration. Click next. See, you can find custom configuration windows gives us a multiple number of tools. By this we can define the specific set of tools that we want to install. Here I am going to take VPN access. Click next and click finish. It will ask the routing and remote access service is ready to use, whether you want to start. Yes, we want to start the service. Click start service. See, you can identify a green mark over here. Expand this one. See, now you had multiple options. I will expand, maximize this. See, this is the routing and remote access interface. See, in this you can find network interfaces, loopback, internal ID and the Ethernet ID, that means WAN ID, and remote access clients list. These client list will be updated once any user is going to access by using the VPN. Then we can see all those computer details, user details. From here we can terminate the service, we can expand, we can check whether user is login, the time of intervals and all those things, and we can check what are the ports it's going to use. And the IPv4 configuration, IPv6, present we haven't configured any IPv6. In IPv4 there are multiple options. See, the loopback addresses, static routes, as well as the DHCP relations. As I have said you, in the server, the DHCP server has been pre-installed. Right click on the DC, go to properties. Here you can find IPv4. See, the server can assign IPv4 address by using DHCP server, dynamic host configuration protocol. See, I had the DHCP server installed in this server. If you don't have the DHCP server installed, we can configure in this manner as well. Take the static address pool. For example, I will take the static address pool. I will give the static IP as 20. So I'm going to give 11 number of addresses. Click OK. Here you can see I have taken a specific address pool of 11 IP addresses. You can find it, you can see over here, and it had multiple options. Authentication, IPv6, PPP, the protocol what we are using for this presently, all those things. Click OK. Now it's all set for now. Just refresh once again over here. Okay. Now let us go to the client mission and check whether the VPN is working or not. See friends, after setting up the remote access server, we need to make one more configuration change. That is, you need to go to the tools, Active Directory users and computers. We need to allow the user to access for the remote access permission, like network access permission. For this, you need to go to the tools, users and computers. Here you need to allow the particular user for the network authentication. Here I am going to select KIM. Right click on KIM, go to properties, go to dial in. Here you need to allow the network access permission for this particular user. So this user can be accessed by using VPN connection. Okay. Now go to the client mission. In the client mission, you need to create the VPN connection. Open Network and Sharing Center. Here you need to set up a new network or the network connection. Here you need to select connect to a workplace. Click next. It sets up the dial-up or the VPN connection for our workspace. Here you need to select internet connection through VPN. Present we don't configure by using the internet connection. For our practical purpose, we need to select I will set up an internet connection later. Here you need to give the IP address of it. IP address of the server. The IP address of the server is 10.10.11. See, the IP address of the server is 10.10.10.11 and in the destination name we can give any name. Work VPN. I'm giving us Work VPN. Click on create. See, it's create the VPN connection. For this we need to check the connection. We need to click here. See, the Work VPN has been created. Click on it. Go to Work VPN. Click on connect. It asks for the user authentication. Here we need to log in. We have given access by using the Kim account, right? I'm logging as Kim. Password. See, this takes a while for the authentication. See, the VPN connection has been successfully created and connected as well. Now go to the VPN settings and check whether it is working properly or not. Check the IP address of it. See, you can find the IP address. It is within our loop itself. See, I have provided a loop, right? 10.10.10.20 to 2030. So we are getting IP address from the particular loop. This is all about for today, friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.